Just when everyone thought the Raiders were done making moves, a shocking prediction has exploded across the NFL world, and it's leaving fans speechless. Something big is brewing in Las Vegas, and if this rumor turns out to be true, it could completely reshape the Raiders' offense for 2026. Stay with me, because this might be the biggest twist the Raider Nation has seen in years. After Jacobi Meyers' sudden departure, most fans assumed the Raiders would take time to rebuild and regroup. But behind the scenes, reports suggest the front office already has a daring plan in motion, one that could bring a whole new level of firepower to the silver and black. The name now being whispered among NFL insiders is not just another wide receiver. This player is being compared to one of the most versatile stars in the entire league. His arrival could redefine what this offense looks like going forward. But before we dive deeper into this breaking development, if you love the Raiders and never want to miss the latest updates, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and don't forget to hit that bell icon. Now, let's move on to the latest news. The Raiders are standing at one of the most critical turning points in their recent history. Trading Jacobi Meyers to the Jacksonville Jaguars before the deadline didn't just open up cap space, it opened a hole that must be filled fast. Meyers wasn't just a receiver. He was Geno Smith's safety net, a trusted target who turned tight moments into first downs. Without him, the Raiders' wide receiver room suddenly looks thin and uncertain. Right now, the group includes Trey Tucker, a speedster who's shown flashes of potential, but the question remains, can he step up and handle the pressure of being a primary weapon in 2026? Stay with me, because what's coming next could reveal how the Raiders plan to answer that question, and it's something fans will not want to miss. The Raiders' offense right now feels like a puzzle with one crucial piece missing. Trey Tucker has the speed and the spark, but not yet the experience to become that true number one receiver. Behind him are two promising rookies, Jack Beck and Dante Thornton, both talented, both hungry, but still trying to find their rhythm under the bright lights of the NFL. And while tight end Brock Bowers continues to shine as one of the few consistent weapons, even he can't shoulder the entire passing game alone. Las Vegas needs something, or someone, who can completely change the way defenses prepare for them every single week. That's when a surprising prediction from Sporting News caught everyone's attention. According to NFL analyst Vinny Iyer, the Raiders might use their 2026 first-round pick to go after Jordan Tyson, the explosive wide receiver from Arizona State, a player he boldly compares to Jackson Smith-Njigba of the Seattle Seahawks. It's a comparison that instantly raises eyebrows. Tyson's precision in routes, sharp vision on the field, and burst after the catch mirror everything that made Smith-Njigba one of the most dangerous young receivers in the league. Iyer believes Tyson could become the Raiders' next all-around offensive weapon, someone who can line up anywhere, stretch the field, and make defenders pay for even the smallest mistake. It's exactly the kind of playmaking threat Las Vegas has been missing since the departure of Davante Adams and the trade of Jacobi Meyers. Footage of Tyson backs it up, lightning-fast cuts at the line of scrimmage, effortless transitions in his routes, and the rare ability to slip past defenders in open space. That combination of quickness and control makes him a nightmare to contain, and potentially, the key to unlocking a new era for the Raiders' offense. But as exciting as it sounds, not everyone is convinced. This possible pick comes with its fair share of controversy, so stay with me, because what comes next could spark a real debate inside Raider Nation. Many Raiders fans are running out of patience, and honestly, who can blame them? The team still hasn't found its true quarterback of the future. Geno Smith's season has been rocky, filled with inconsistency, missed throws, and questionable decisions that left the offense looking flat far too often. And to make things worse, the Raiders passed on several promising young quarterbacks in the last draft, a move that's starting to look like a major mistake. The offense is still struggling, and now the pressure on the front office couldn't be higher. They're facing a tough question, maybe the biggest one of this rebuild: should Las Vegas finally use its first-round pick to secure a new young quarterback? Or should they double down on building an unstoppable roster around whoever leads the offense next, adding elite weapons like Jordan Tyson? But don't get it twisted, Tyson isn't some backup option. He's the kind of player who can change games on his own. Give him a short pass, and he can turn it into a 60-yard touchdown before the defense even blinks. He thrives in motion-heavy systems, weaving across the field, reading defenses, and exploiting mismatches with terrifying precision. Tyson is more than a wide receiver, he's the kind of chess piece every offensive coordinator dreams about, flexible, unpredictable, and electric. Whether he lines up wide or in the slot, he keeps defenders on edge, forcing them to respect every inch of the field. And for the Raiders, who've been searching for years for a fresh identity, one built on creativity, speed, and pure unpredictability, Jordan Tyson could be the spark that finally lights the fuse. Stay with me, because if the Raiders truly commit to this direction, the entire AFC might need to start paying attention. Jordan Tyson could be the missing piece that finally transforms this Raiders offense. His arrival wouldn't just replace the production lost after Jacobi Meyers' departure, it would give Brock Bowers the freedom he needs to take over games without constantly facing double coverage. And that's exactly where things started to shift for Las Vegas. Without Meyers, the team was forced to rethink its entire offensive identity, and the results have been nothing short of incredible. When Brock Bowers made his long-awaited return in Week 9, fans expected him to make an impact, but no one was ready for what came next. The sophomore star didn't just perform well, he completely dominated the Tennessee Titans defense. Bowers lit up the field with 12 receptions, 127 yards, and 3 touchdowns, tearing apart the opposing secondary and reminding everyone why the Raiders drafted him to be the cornerstone of their future. But the most impressive part wasn't just his numbers, it was how he was used. The Raiders' new coaching staff unleashed him in a way fans had never seen before. Bowers was no longer locked into the classic tight end role, he was everywhere. He lined up wide like a receiver, shifted into the slot, and even moved across the formation before the snap, becoming a true offensive weapon that defenses simply couldn't track. It was bold, creative, and exactly what this team needed. The Raiders aren't just rebuilding anymore, they're reinventing themselves from the ground up. Stay with me, because what they're planning next could change how the entire league views this offense. According to the latest tracking data, Brock Bowers has officially redefined what it means to be a modern offensive weapon. He lined up wide on 33% of passing plays, took over half his snaps, 51%, in the slot, and played as a traditional tight end on only 15% of downs. That's a complete shift in philosophy from how the Raiders started the season, when he was kept near the line of scrimmage for nearly half of every game. Now, it's clear, the Raiders' offensive minds have finally unlocked Bowers' full potential, not just as a tight end, but as an all-out defensive nightmare. Former general manager Tom Telesco actually saw this coming long before it happened. Before the draft, he said he picked Bowers not only because of his tight end skills, but because he believed the Georgia standout could one day evolve into a true number 1 wide receiver. And now, that prediction is becoming reality. With Jacobi Meyers gone, the Raiders needed someone to fill that massive hole in the offense, and Bowers has done more than just fill it. He's holding the entire passing game together. While the young receivers continue to find their footing, Bowers is stepping into multiple roles at once, spreading the field, forcing defenses to adjust, and creating mismatches wherever he lines up. At the same time, third-year tight end Michael Mayer has taken over the more traditional duties, logging 53 snaps in Week 9 compared to Bowers' 52. Meyer's steady presence at tight end, and even occasional fullback, allows Bowers the freedom to roam, shift, and attack from any angle. When the Raiders want to stretch the field, Mayer stays in to protect while Bowers breaks loose on deeper routes. And when they want a fast, unpredictable play, Bowers slides out wide, leaving linebackers and safeties completely exposed. He's explosive. He's unpredictable. And right now, he's playing the best football of his young career. Stay with me, because the next part of this story shows just how far this new-look Raiders offense could go if everything clicks. The numbers tell the story, and they're louder than words. Quarterback Geno Smith has posted a 119.2 passer rating when targeting Brock Bowers this season, the third highest mark on the team. But the real surprise? The top 2 belong to Trey Tucker, 126.8, and Ashton Jeanty, 129.3. Those stats reveal something deeper, the Raiders' offense is evolving. It's no longer built around one superstar carrying the load. Instead, this system spreads the field, creating balance and giving multiple players a chance to shine on every snap. This shift isn't just smart, it's survival. Geno Smith's inconsistency in 2025 has forced the coaching staff to get creative, crafting an offense that's fast, simple, and efficient. Every play is designed to give him quick reads and clear options, allowing the ball to move faster, and the pressure to stay off his shoulders. Using Brock Bowers as a wide receiver has been the masterstroke. His positioning forces defenses to reveal their coverage before the snap, giving Smith a clearer picture and more confidence to deliver the throw. And yet, strategy alone doesn't explain Bowers' success. He's excelling because of raw talent. His blend of size, speed, and body control makes him nearly impossible to defend in open space. Linebackers can't keep up, safeties can't outmuscle him, and cornerbacks can't predict his lightning-quick movements. Every time Bowers lines up wide, it feels like a mismatch waiting to explode, and the Raiders are finally learning how to take full advantage. With Jacobi Meyers gone, Bowers emerging as a true WR1, and the front office eyeing Jordan Tyson as a possible first-round addition in 2026, the Raiders might be closer than ever to building the fast, unpredictable, explosive offense fans have been dreaming of. But here's the real question: has Las Vegas finally found the formula for success, or is there still one final piece missing before they can truly compete for a championship? Stay with me, because the next chapter in this Raiders story could be the one that changes everything.